WanderingWinder with more Dominion here. We have March as a new thing. There's Procession, which seems potentially very, very good. There's Pilgrimage, Death Cart, and Vineyard. Um, I think Courtier's the thing to get. Here goes Silk Silver, not Courtier, Counterfeit. Um, Silk Silver, and look for counterfeits. Has to be an action, okay. And at some point processions maybe. Although the lack of a 3-cost action is maybe hurting there. But a couple counterfeits to help thin out the coppers. And then what's the... This is a 2-type and this is a 2-type. This is a 2-type. These are all 2-types. There's nothing with more than 2 types, so Courtier is only so-so. Just going to take a counterfeit here. I have to decide what I want to do here. I could buy March here. I think I'd rather just get another Silk Merchant. Like so. Pilgrimage is going to start looking good soonish. But I mostly think I want a second counterfeit. Well, I gotta think. Maybe. I think you have enough money that you should be able to get away with getting the counterfeit next turn. Yeah. Okay, so here I could go... I'm likely to have, what, 3 coppers and a counterfeit next turn? Could go like Procession Lighthouse, Silk Merchant Lighthouse. Silk Merchant Lighthouse seems a little better to me. Okay. So this is Silk Merchants missed the shuffle, but that's okay. I'm just gonna spend a coffers to get a counterfeit here. I think you should get a counterfeit, and I'm not sure what to go with it. Gonna go Procession and Silk Merchant, or Procession Procession? Procession Double Lighthouse doesn't look good. Oh, it could have been Pilgrimage as well, I guess. I definitely want the second counterfeit. And coming up here, I'm going to be thinking about Procession, Potion, more Silk Merchants, Death Cart. Tactician, whoa! Tactician does not seem good to me here. I would rather have, I think, any of the other 5-cost actions? What's your game plan, my dude? You want to use Courtier? What is the idea for Tactician? I don't follow that. If you did want to use courtier, would you not get the courtier first? Maybe you just want a single big turn. Hmm. Big I say. 8. Spending a coffers. I mean, you want to get another counterfeit, right? And you're going to get a silk merchant or a pilgrimage. Could be pilgrimage. Pilgrimage seems pretty good on the board. You spent a coffers, which suggests you want a 5. And I don't really understand which 5 you want if it's not counterfeit here. Why didn't you process into it if it isn't? I mean, it could be duchy, but it seems way, way too early for duchy. Um, I think we each have 3 silks now. So I got one on 5, 4, and 1. Yeah. So you go Lighthouse, Death Cart. Whoa, Death Cart and March. To March. Oh, March Tactician. That was the idea behind that. Okay. We want to draw on here. This is 1, 7, 8. This gets us to 9. I want to go Procession. Silk Pilgrimage. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can't do all of that. Death card seems a bit early to me. Next turn I have not a ton of money. I think we just go Procession, Silk Merchant. And then this turn Pilgrimage. This was not a good Tactician turn for you. I guess you can buy Tactician and something and march the Tactician again. That's some cute synergy, maybe. That would let you line up a lot of stuff here. I would be surprised you'd be using 2 coffers though. Oh, it's to get a 4 maybe. Yeah. Silk Merchant. Yeah, yeah. And then March. Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. And I think I just want to buy Pilgrimage here. Counterfeit, Silk, and maybe I need to take the last Silk or a potion. Let's just say the game's going to go longer and take a Silk here. Oh, come on. Oh, this is really bad. Hmm. Well, the procession at the top, at least something I can do is maybe march the procession. I think I'm going to be buying a potion this turn, but it feels pretty bad. I mean, you probably have a tactician in hand here, but it's hard for me to imagine that you want to play it. Because you've got a lot of treasures as well, right? I wonder if I just didn't have time for the second counterfeit here. And or this tactician march synergy might be very good. I'm not exactly sure what you're considering here. I guess Pilgrimage Death Card is a thing as well, maybe. Um, the ruins can empty, but the third pile isn't coming that quick, I don't think. So, okay, you're not playing the Tactician. I think that makes a lot of sense. It feels to me like the game's going to end any moment, but I don't actually think it is. But you're having much bigger turns than me right now. That's, I guess, just due to the Tactician, really. Kind of hard for me to imagine that you want to buy another one to march it, though. Which means I think your next turn is going to be worse. Although, there's a lot of Silk Merchants you haven't played yet. Storyteller is a way to be able to get Potion without. Okay, you're getting another Procession, another Death card. To get Potion in play, even on a Tactician turn, to be able to buy Vineyard. Okay, now I have to remember that I have this Procession down there. Did you draw one of your Tacticians here? Seems to be an important question. So we know you have 3 ruins in your deck, 2 processions, 2 tacticians, a silver, a courtier, a groundskeeper. Okay. A couple death cards. Maybe my whole plan that's revolving so much around, whoa, you got rid of one of your death cards, and you don't have a tactician. This seems very questionable to me. Maybe I should be playing more, well, less for Vineyard and more for. Maybe Pilgrimage isn't going to come into it because I'm not seeing at this point a good time to get it. And maybe I should be playing more around, or less around Vineyard and more around other stuff. You're getting a province here, probably. Why else would you be spending the coffers? Because you think you have more buys than you do. Undo further. Undo further. Okay. Um, So I want a death cart. I want a pilgrimage. Okay, swell. This is what I was hoping for. Processing death cart. Okay. Well, ruins can run out very quickly here. I still don't think the third pile is particularly imminent. Just played the tactician. Okay. And what? 12 and 3 buys. Province. Uh-huh. Procession. Death cart? Lighthouse, lighthouse? What you doing? Okay. Yeah, it's gotta be. I guess it could be tactician here. Death card. So I'm gonna play the death card. I'm gonna trash survivors. I'm gonna have 6, 7, and okay. I want a pilgrimage for death card, procession, and potion. I think I can take a tactician as well. So we want to start by going March. I'm gonna go pilgrimage, death cart, potion, procession by vineyard, please. Thank you. Okay. So ruins can run out very, very easily here. I can get a lot of vineyards, but not, enough to end the game. I have a lot of buys potentially available to me, so that's something to watch for as well. Because counterfeit. So I'm going to have one, and then a second one from tactician, some from silk merchants, counterfeit, gets me 1, 2, 3 more. So that's like at least 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. Like I should have, I think, enough to end the game, maybe? I'll have to check and see once I draw my hand. Wow, playing the storyteller here is not something I expected. would draw you a lot of cards, but you're not going to play it. Okay. Well, what can you do here then? You could procession stuff, I guess. You have some treasures in hand. Okay, this is just 11. This isn't that much. Okay, what are you getting with the province? The last death card. Okay. So, well, we pretty sure we need to lead on silk now. Play another silk. Process a silk. It's got to be the way to go. Okay, now think. I have 6 buys. Counterfeit gives me 7. Counterfeit gets me 8. Counterfeit and counterfeit gets me to 9. I have enough money to win here, which would be like the estates, right? And how much money would I need for that? That would require $16 money. Counterfeit, counterfeit, silver, copper gets me 1, 2, 3, 7, 9, 14. I think that's enough money. So I could take anything here, I think. Let's go ahead and take, well, the tactician, I suppose. And then as long as I death cart a ruin here, I go counterfeit, counterfeit. This gives me 5. And then counterfeit, counterfeit gives me 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And I have how many buys? 6, 7, 8, 9. So I get a vineyard and 8 estates, and the vineyard is worth enough, surely. That I can win based on doing this. Okay. I feel like I navigated that all right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Lots of interesting interactions I feel like I'm learning.